What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Petefuzzypete. I'm your host tonight for this Modstream, and we're just gonna hang out, see what's going on, and see how everybody's Tuesday's going. I know it's only a Tuesday, but I'm free, and let's do something. Hit me up. No product placement at all, right? what's going on? Who do we got? Timmy, what's up, big guy? So far, you're the first person just getting started in the shop today. Finally got some more Teflon tape so I could redo the hamp on Pain and Panic. But yeah, gonna do just whatever really. What about you? What are you working on? Anything special? Bread in bed. Yeah, that's one thing to do. Any fun builds or anything like that? Guess I didn't seat the plunger rod in the handle. Whoops. Rookie mistake. I did a mod. Pump action. Duct tape, metal rod, and bearing. Huh. Nice. I have a retaliator around here somewhere. It's beat to crap and the most expensive retaliator I've probably ever seen. It has, well, it used to. I mean, I still have it, but it had, at one point it had all three of the Orange Mob Works kits, all three stages. It has the third stage is actually hidden within the retaliator barrel, so it doesn't even look like the stage 3 is even on there. And then it has okay, yeah, no worries. And then the pump kit I got from the Explorer group, which was from Singapore and cost me a pretty penny. But that's okay, because it was my primary for quite a while. Uh-oh. Say we're ready to go to war now. I like Pain and Panic. I think it worked out just nicely. Only thing now I need to get, gotta remember where I put my rival red dot sight. Put that right here. Yeah, I mean, I think I might do a small review on the stream tonight. I'm gonna do a little work on Kaboom. You know, we're gonna see how it goes with whatever people join in. Snack of choice. Can't go wrong. You can't go wrong without the drink of choice. Why, yes. Yes, it is a drag shirt. And you know that is not product placement. he's a good buddy of mine, and I support him however I can. So I bought two. I bought this one. I bought the black one with the white lettering, and then the Body by Nerf shirt because I gotta get. Nerf has helped me with it. Cheers. All right, let's get to work. On what? I have no idea. But I do gotta find a way to get these attached to my gear sometime. I got two of the Thunderdome patches. I gotta find the other one. Yeah. What's up, Pirate? How you doing, man? Amen to that, brother. I'm sad that they didn't bring it back for this year. They did it last year. I loved it. I bought out 2 stores near me of all the Baja Blast, even before they put it in the cooler. I need more. I'm tired of driving 20 minutes across town just to get to Taco Bell. That's just because of where I live. Be right back. I'm not leaving, guys. I just need to go grab some rubber gloves. Gonna be doing a little bit of putty work today. Timothy, you're wrong. There's actually 3 people watching right now. Welcome all. Is this lamp too bright, guys? I mean, I can turn it off. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for a while. Hopefully you guys can actually see now. See what I'm working on. Time for a checkup. The old Doritos show commercial about the how the guy drove 100+ miles. Yeah, I remember that one. If you guys are wondering about the riot cage, buy one. You won't be sorry. In the preliminary test that I've done just with putting the wheels on my Fang motors and just hand feeding darts in, oh my goodness, is this amazing. I do need to 3D print the dart guide that Open Flywheel Project advertises on, well, put on his Thingiverse page, but other than that, I am thrilled about this. It might be $70, but it's worth it. It is so worth it. And then some $7 Fang motors from Foam Blast. Again, ladies, thank you so much. But the riot cage, check out those hooligan boys. Parts bins have to be up on top of the 3D printer right now, so that way I have space to work. Past the 2 local Walmarts more than a dozen times last year. Nice. Yeah, they need to bring back Baja. End of story. Could you cut the stock to make it a pistol? Cut the stock? Timothy, what are you talking? Cut the stock? Cut the stock of this? No. No. We're not doing that. For a guy my size, that's right where I want it. That's just the right length for me. I'm not making this a pistol. Funny. I mean, if I ever find another Nitron, yeah, I might make some kind of pistol. Nitron. But I'll leave the front grip because SMG. Ha! You just gave me an idea. Thanks, Timothy. But yeah, just gonna hang out with you guys tonight, and whoever else decides to show up, and I'm just gonna work. You guys wanna talk and ask questions or Nerf related, whatever, we can do that. I mean, if I see something in the chat and I feel we need to talk about, I'll talk about just about anything. As long as I know what's going on, I'll talk about just about anything, guys. Now the fun with the putty. Why do they always wrap it in plastic? So annoying once you put on rubber gloves. Yeah, Timothy, I don't know what you were talking about cutting the stock off of, but I'm curious. Fidget spinner blaster. No, I don't. Might make one though, but if I do, it's going to be something with an XBZ tank, so it's a single something, just so I can spin and pop. True points release. Don't know what that is. But what I am hoping to do with body work that I'm doing, I don't know. What I'm hoping to do with the shell work is be able to put back the original. Yeah, I tried the Nerf app. It was horrible, and that's why I removed it from my phone promptly. AccuStrike, Rebelled, Fire Strike. Oh, okay. Now I remember what you're talking. Now I know what you're talking about. Let's see. Around November last year. What was my first blaster? My first blaster depends. First blaster I owned or first blaster I fired? First one I ever owned was a Recon. And that wasn't until I was in college. Yeah, first one was a Recon stock, and that was for when I first got into HVZ. I'm like, hey, I want a Raider for Christmas. And then, Grandma usually delivers on Christmas presents. Well, she didn't know. She had a budget. Raiders were out of that budget at the time. So she got a Recon. No complaints, but you know, I think I still have it around here somewhere to this day. But I think I might have, no, oh no, I remember what I did with it. I ended up, after I finally, legitimately got into modding and everything, turned my first recon into a single pistol. Yeah, single shot recon, because why not? Do you buy plasters? Personally, I just go to the store. I go to Target, I go to Meijer, and then I go to Walmart. If none of them have what I'm looking for, then I'll go to Amazon. Who we got here? Truncated Junk. What's up? Just a little live modding on what I'm calling the Kaboom Nitron. If you don't know what that is, you should have tuned in on the last stream. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'll catch you up. Basically, I'm doing these little live streams of working in the shop because I don't have anything better to do, and because nobody's, there's Nerf news and all that stuff every once in a while, but you know what? All my friends, they're all out of state, and I want to hang out with people and Nerf, but I don't have time anymore, so we're just gonna go with live stream modding. Think of it like I'm thinking I might do once a week mod nights through YouTube live stream. But in the meantime, what we got going here is a Kaboom Nitron. Timothy, put that in the chat in about 5 minutes. I'm just gonna go over this. This is a Kaboom Nitron. It's a Nitron shell with a rapid strike, running on 3 Fang motors with a riot cage, and just starting to. Then I got the rapid strike jam door as a clear window, so you can. I mean, it's translucent, so you can see the riot cage and Fang motors once it's all together. I am going to put LEDs in that to a switch so that I can show it off. People have had over an hour to watch whatever the last worthwhile Nerf news was. True. Timothy, I'm up in the air right now about the Eros. It's just an Apollo, but with an ambidextrous, side, whatever. Rubber gloves, whatever. Well, Clowny, you walked into your colonoscopy. Take a deep breath and breathe slow. Just kidding. Nope, we're starting the body work. Cool concept. Always enjoy a good live stream. Well, thanks for tuning in, man. Trichosopy. More like back to. Yeah, well. All the above, Clowny. All the above. Besides, live streams like this show what's going on in the nerfing community, who's working on what. Enough of these. Everybody's doing the same old, same old. Let's do something new and original, right? I'm not saying same old isn't great, but you can only beat a horse so many times before it's dead. Alright, we'll see ya. I will try to get to each and every comment that comes in, because I feel like it. Your viewership and participation make live streams that much more enjoyable. Yeah, be sure to hit that share button, guys, and tell your friends and whoever else, and see if they want to come join in the fun and see what's going on in the workshop today. Can only spam so many things. See if we missed anything. I'm gonna make an inferior copy of what client did in his last video. Yeah. Which Clowny, it's beautiful. I actually had a nightmare during work today. Oh my gosh, Clowny the pirate. Now that's a scary thought. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but Clowny Nerf as a pirate isn't scary. Yeah, see? There's Buccaneers among us. I think this side's good for now. So set this aside, and if people ask, hey, just speak up and you want to see it. Rizzo quote? Oh boy. But yeah, if anybody wants to, know more about what I'm doing on this, just feel free to ask, and otherwise it's gonna be right over here, so I can start working on the other side. Still got a lot of work to do on filling spots, some other holes and things, but I haven't decided on what I'm gonna do for those yet, because I'll use this side of the shell as the example. I still gotta come back in. Forget how I oriented. Okay. Yeah. Nothing like classic Muppets. Muppet Treasure Island. I still have it on VHS. Yes, VHS. Still gotta epoxy this piece on as a forward cover, and then still come in, fill this hole through here. As you can see, there's a hole right there. Yeah. It's not the same on a DVR. Ugh. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do with these pockets on both sides. They don't make movies like that like they used to. They need to. It's a shame. Still got to figure out what I'm going to do for this side, because I got gaps here and here. Could use more Hyperfire pieces. Yeah, so far I've got Nitron, I got Rapid Strike, and I got Hyperfire pieces all in this. Good on you. Let the newer generations know what we all went through. She'll thank you later. if you guys got any questions of any other builds that I've done or want to see them, I can always go grab them from my shelf and show them off to you. Answer any questions you have, questions, comments, concerns, anything really. I think, let's see, I got 1, 2. I mean, I only got 3 builds going on right now. 2 builds. Yeah. Still got to bust open the Nemesis. Eventually. Just haven't had time yet because I want to get this ready for paint. What kind of rival stuff have you done? My favorite? Well, that depends on my favorite rival stuff. My favorite rival overhaul or my favorite rival integration. So I've done like 50-50 so far. I mean, I've done Pump Apollo, thank you to Custom 3D Nerf. I've done, what else did I do? I did a Zeus where I put a Demolisher rocket underneath it just because those are my 2 simple mods for Rival so far. Then I have my Hades. The only thing I did was paint the grip black. It just flows a little bit better with the black and white. It's staying mega. It's only going to be mega. That's the best part of why I made it. You think like I do. Some of the integration mods I've done Hades, which is take Zeus motors, attach a strife, and then have the strife work off the rival motors. Yeah, let me grab it for a second, real quick. Hades. Oh, thank you. I decided to put a flashlight on it because night games, this is my go-to right now until I get Pandora back, which that's my other rival conversion is Pandora's box, which is a chaos, which I put a hyperfire in to shoot darts, because if you look closely, that's still the stock rival wheels, and on the stock rival motors just wired up to a strife where it will feed darts perfectly fine. So you can see, possibly, maybe, yeah, right there, there's your dart in the wheels. And then, of course, I don't have my flywheels battery in right now, so this is difficult. But let me just put it to you this way. I've got so much foam buildup from these flywheels in the body of the shell that there's your darts. That's the foam that's built, that gets shredded off the darts every time I fire one. It just builds up right up here at the front of the flywheel cage. Cheeto feet. Yeah. But yeah, this was my semi-auto, but then I went ahead and built Pandora's box, which is full auto / select fire, because right now Alice Coat Duck is working on putting a select fire module in it, just so I can have a select fire rival, a select fire rival motored dart blaster. Because what? Because reasons. I do need to get a Demolisher. If anybody has a Demolisher so I can replicate this, I might be up to it. But yeah, but then I have, what's up, Chris? And then, the third basic mod I've done. Oh yeah, go check my channel and go watch the video. I can empty a 20 round magazine in, I think, like 3.8 seconds. And it has a nice tone to it, but this is the third simple mod that I've done. Rewired Hera with the switch just kind of sticking out. And then the tri-strike barrel with rebarreling for the HIRs. But this is pretty simple too. So I love Rival. I don't mind spending the money for it. It's just a matter of, okay, now what? Yeah, Chris, I know you do. That's my buddy Chris. He's been in a few of my videos so far, guys. Chris, I actually don't know where your strife is at the moment. I might have pieced it out. I don't know, maybe. It's okay. Don't worry. There's a new one coming for you. It's just a rapid strike. Oh, you're hitting the wall, huh? Well, how can I help you? I mean, I haven't done everything, but I might be able to come up with something. What are you thinking? Because I thought about taking the Atlas, taking that little elevator thing, turning it into a not really just a single, but hooking up the pump to like an air tank, for like an XBZ or something. I got to the point of emptying the shell, gutting it, and starting to fit, then lost motivation. So there's that. I haven't busted open my Nemesis yet, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. Yeah, good luck with that. Chris, you're better off going with a Magnus for the look of a Benelli. Check Captain Xavier's videos. Yeah, yeah, that's the main reason I've been staying away from multi-stage blasters, especially with the HIR rounds. The fact that they rely on having immediate power and then hop up just to get the spin. So if you're trying to force it through flywheels and through another set, it's hit and miss. Unless you find a way to make the hop up adjustable, so you can rotate that flap like you used to be able to do on the Zeus. Check out Out of Dart's video. I think, yeah, Out of Dart's was the one who did the adjustable hop up. He kind of took the muzzle of the Zeus with the hop up sleeve, glued them together, but then cut off the tabs that held the muzzle in place, and then just rotated it as needed. Ball and chain gun with a Rival Blaster. Dude, you're gonna have to show me a picture sometime, because you have weird ideas and I can't do anything unless I know what you're talking about. I'm only as talented as my brain goes. Two balls attached with a rope. No, because reason one, that's your ball. Remember how small these are? There's no use. I mean, unless you're using like the Nerf dog toys. Yeah, he has crazy ideas, Pirate. Sorry. No, Chris. Take the ball launcher, those Nerf dog ball tennis ball launchers. Do two of them side by side to a single trigger. Yeah, I know you still are, because I shot you. We shot each other with the Nemesis. Yeah, we know. But you take two of those dog launchers. The ammo type is a problem for sure. Just will how is a working part. Yeah. Just think about how far the airsoft industry's come with hop up. Go figure. But Chris, two tennis ball launchers. Tie a rope between the two tennis balls. Hook it to one trigger. And there you go. You're done. Simple. Chris, you gotta pay me. You gotta pay me first, man. I can't do anything without money. Tri-strike barrel attachment. Yeah, the only problem is having enough compression rate. Air rivals ball in the cup poster. Yeah, Clowny, that sounds up your alley. I'll leave that one to you, buddy. Yeah, very funny. I'm going to be getting those for a whole weekend when you guys eventually go on your trip. So let me know when that is too, so I can remember chapstick, I guess. But Kira's his dog. I'm sorry, his girlfriend's dog. Get a tank in there somehow. Yeah, I actually thought about that with the hamp, using the hamp handle as just the pump, so that way you're just feeding air up the curve and then you're done. But if you're taking out the smart AR system, I think you should be able to get a better air delivery up at the top. The only problem is if you're doing it on something like Pain and Panic, then you have like no space. At which point, then I would recommend finding yourselves some pneumatic hosing and fittings. Using different like barrels. Yeah, just remember the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid simple, and then maybe your brain won't hurt so much. But if you guys ever want an air tank blaster, find some of this pneumatic hosing, some one-touch fittings. This is actually a brass adapter, reducer adapter. It's threaded. This actually is the exact same size as a XBZ tank, but I don't know what this is because I found it. It was free. I don't know where it came from, but it's the perfect size to the backside of an XBZ tank. And then it's just quick, one touch in, out. Done. Like, it's locked in place, not going anywhere. So if and when I decide to build an NIC blaster, I've got hosing for the air tank, because someday I will make a Centurion firing rival balls. Yeah, sniper status. No, just kidding. Anyway. Shark bite connection. Yeah, just kind of hang out today, guys. Keep the messages coming. And Chris, don't you dare call me right now because I am busy streaming. Yeah, you're very funny, Chris. I'll kick your ass later. I know where you live. Ah! And your vicious guard dog is not so vicious. I can't, man. I'm streaming right now. I gotta work. I got things to do, and yeah, things to do. She's vicious with love. She's viciously lovable. How about that? Don't worry about him, Pirate. I can kick his ass, and he knows it. No, he didn't hack. I was receiving a phone call. Yeah. Yeah, Pirate, I was getting a phone call. Sorry about that. It shouldn't happen again. Shouldn't. Yeah. So might do an unboxing review on the stream of the Rival Sling. Pretty cool. Picked this up a couple days ago. Timothy, you didn't miss much. That's one way to put it. I'm kind of just sitting here holding it apart, waiting for E6000 to take its hold. I took a phone call. I ignored a phone call. Let's put it that way. And yeah. Nickelodeon. I don't know. I'm losing my mind, guys. The hardest part about builds for yourself, when you know, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. When you build a blaster for yourself, being lazy and started saving on the hyperfire, I've been slowly. Work. Watch the stream and work. Only problem, Timothy, rival blasters don't have enough firepower. They don't have as strong a power to fire rival rounds efficiently. So I don't think I'll do that anytime soon, but I might, depending on time, money, and motivation. Besides, it's so much easier to make rival blasters shoot elite darts. Ha! Rival blasters shoot regular elite darts. Yeah, I've already done that. Yeah, Timothy, I've already done that twice. Hades and Pandora's Box. going to do it on? Yeah, I will. Eventually. Maybe. Unless you guys want me to do it now. I mean, it's up to you. This is your guys' mod stream. This is a mod party through a live stream. You guys want to see an unboxing? I'll do an unboxing. I'm just hosting this mod party. I got no problem. Never. But no, seriously, if you guys want, if you guys want to see something, speak up. This is a group effort. Mega for the win. Yeah, I might do Mega. Well, technically, rival shooting Mega has already been done. Yeah, just about every rival blaster that has flywheels has fired Mega already. Yeah. What else is there? And if you're wondering why well, Connie, you did just do a build, so I understand if you take off 2 days. But if you're wondering why I have the Nitron scope actually on, it's really not. If you look at the tack rail, it's not even on the tack rail. What it is a cover for on top of the flywheels. Once the cage is inside of the housing, the flywheels will, this is just to protect the flywheels, but it's also functional at the same time because the whole inside of the scope is still intact. I have not decided if I'm going to put an LED strip in here or not. Probably won't. But there will be an LED strip in here so that it shines light onto the riot cage and the fang motors. Probably with a push of with a button push. Might tuck it in here somewhere, maybe. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Or I'll just end up putting it like right here. That might work. What do you think? Where do you guys think I should put a button, a little push button to turn the LEDs on? I thought about wiring it to the rev switch so they turn on every time I rev, but modding a desolator. If you're modding a desolator, treat it like a strife. That's all it is. It's a strife reshell. Nowadays, what isn't a strife reshell? Because just about everything these days is a strife reshell or jolt reshell. A switch like from the Vigilon would look nice. I had some need to get one and make a battery box just to piss off people. Connie, what are you talking about? You have a need to get one to make a battery box of what? A Nitron? Just to piss people off, or what? I think I'm already pissing people off just because I'm making it shoot darts. But that's kind of my shtick right now, is I make everything shoot darts. Oh, a nitro scope? Yeah, I still got, I still got one more. This one I'm leaving because, oh yeah. No, Timothy, nobody uses discs anymore and they're not worth it. Took a peek at the price. Cool, have you put it on a chrono? No, I have not put it on a chrono yet. Alice Coat Duck's going to once she gets the select fire in through her little 3D printed chronograph that she made. But if it's anything like Hades, which it probably won't be because keeping a controlled rate of fire on that, I want to say 150 is my guess, is my ballpark, because Pandora is running on a 4S lipo. That's a 4S lipo with a 130C discharge. So, overkill? Possibly. Did I do it anyway? Heck yes. And that's the only reason I needed to do it. I'm a big guy. I need a big blaster that outputs. Rapid strikes are a little small for my taste. Except for the fact I'm putting one in a nitron. But the nitron shell's bigger. But no, Pandora was hitting 135 to, I had a high of 148 on a good day with a 3S lipo. So accuracy is questionable, but when the FPS is there, bonus. Isn't bad at all. Right, but the only problem is with Hades, since it's semi-auto, is making it accurate. So what I ended up doing was taking a piece of 3/4 inch PVC, shoving it down the barrel, I don't use USPS, I use FedEx, and I have my blaster foam packed. Thank you, industrial foam packing. It's a custom molded box now for that blaster. But I took a piece of PVC, shoved it down the barrel of a Zeus. It actually took, you know that with rival blasters it makes a fan basically while you're revving. So it takes the breeze that comes out the muzzle from this big, like to this big. It just kind of focused the amount of air coming out, and it actually made it more accurate than it once was. I ain't as good as I once was, but I was good once, like I ever was. Wow, I'm sorry about that. We're up to 6 viewers. Hey, we're getting somewhere. Just a heads up, guys, this stream might not be as long as the last one. The last one was 2.5 hours. Yes, I shove things down muzzles. Ha! No, Hades actually has a piece of PVC sticking out the barrel. Just kind of to focus the amount of air that comes out when you have an overhauled rival blaster, a flywheel rival blaster like a Zeus. They're with the serrated flywheels, it creates an air current that comes out. So you basically have a portable hair dryer. It took it from being blowing like a wide pattern, and after I put the PVC in, it kind of narrowed it. So Hades is a lot more accurate and consistent on accuracy than it was without the PVC. It also gives me just a little bit of longer barrel. Yeah, I know the feeling, Clowny. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go as long. I don't think I'm going to be as late as last time or as long. But you guys tell me, do you guys like this 7:30 on a Tuesday mod stream? Or do you guys want me to move it to a different day, except for weekends? Anytime during the week I can do this. I have no problem live streaming. Long, perfect time. Yeah. But it also means I can't go play Overwatch or Rainbow Six Siege, or just lay on the couch and do nothing. Don't get me wrong, I love the work in the shop, but there are some days that I get home from work and I just want to crash. Yeah, Face Off was a good show. I did like when they oh, which one was it? Oh, I'm having a brain fart. Oh, that's bad. I like the World of Warcraft challenge they did. That was a good one. What am I looking at right here? Okay. So let's put this right there. Okay. Now I can see the counter. See how many people aren't watching. I do gotta get back to making these. Made these a few of these for Vlad the Nerf Deco. This is my last one, but it has a rotation issue. Forge and Fire is a good show. Yeah. Which, isn't there a new Forge and Fire on tonight? I don't know. But I do need. Yeah, that was a good one. What's funny is for this Nitron build, I kind of want to include the clip or the discs in it somehow. Who's got ideas? Well, let me know. Nope. Nope. Well, they can't be just tucked on the top. They're too big, and I'm not cutting them. Yeah. Yeah, the Kaplan was a good one. I did like, what was it? I was just on last night. The butterfly knives. The two that go into one sheath. Shane did a beautiful job on those. And he won with it. Okay. But yeah, anybody got ideas on how to incorporate a Vortex mag and or discs into this build? Since I don't need a battery tray because I'm using a stock one. I mean, that kind of just looks stupid if it's not in use. And also will dig into my side, so I'm not going to put it there. Even though I could. I do have 10 discs. Woo. Don't have any other rival Vortex. And throw the discs like Shuriken. Yeah, but I'd rather throw a Shuriken. But bum. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So much to do and so many decisions to make. Oh, I saw we hit 7 viewers. Welcome all. Nobody's ever discouraged around here. Please, welcome. I'm Petefuzzypete. Glad you could join us. Alright, so push. Yeah, we'll kind of leave this right here. Right there. Do this real quick. This is the Nerf Rival sling. $10, Toys R Us. Comes with a pouch built in with a mag holder system on it. I'm not going to do an official video for this because it's so cheap and I got it. It was only at Toys R Us. I can't find it anywhere else. So, whatever. But $10 for a sling. You would think it'd have metal clips. Tony, what's up, big guy? Rival Sling has these cheapo plastic clips. yeah, Tony, just kind of hanging out, doing a little mod work on Kaboom. Right now we're doing a unboxing on the Nerf Rival Sling. Toys R Us, $10. It has a, the pouch is actually removable, which is pretty nice. So your pouch has two little straps on the back, two straps on the side for a magazine. Go ahead and grab one real quick. I don't advise using this kind of retention because it's just elastic banding. It's really not great. I mean, yeah, a little bit of shaking and it comes right out. That's what she said. But nice little pouch. Might fit on my battle belt. I don't know what I'd do with a side Velcro pouch, but nice little pouch. I like the stripes. Strap, on the other hand, the padded section says Nerf Rival. It's not adjustable, but on each end it's got adjustability. So obviously they advertise it for the Nemesis, but 4 flywheels. Yeah, there you go, Connie. You got so much adjustability, you could probably, 2 of them, you should be all set, big guy. But Timothy, check out Ben, Black Steel Props. He actually, before he did a few of his blasters, he actually was prototyping a triple flywheel setup. Basically, three individual motors, 3 individual flywheels to fire demolisher rockets. So the concept is there. It's just, time and is it effective? Because then you got to develop a cage around it to, hold it. So, yeah. I try to keep up on everybody in the nerfing community, and it's pretty good, except I might end up breaking the plastic clips. Yeah, because speaking of metal clips, whatever happened to this? The Elite Bandolier with, what is that? Metal clips. Come on, Hasbro. This is cheaper than the Rival one. Like, this is so much better. Why can't you just do this? It even has better material for the strapping, the black strapping. Why can't you do this for Rival or anything? Use the metal clips. They are more reliable than anything else. Seriously. Sorry, had to rant. What else we got? So E6000 Stargate. God, I have 3 of them on the way. Should have known better. Cups are good on the Elite, but the Rival Sling looks more comfy. Depends on which blaster you put it on it, and it also depends if you end up doing it as a 2-point sling or trying to make it a 1-point sling. Because if you try to make it a 1-point sling, grab Pain and Panic real quick. There's not enough room for the clip to feed in, so it doesn't want to go in there real easy. But if I just unhook one of these straps real quick, it might make it a little easier to clip on. Nope. I think that's just a major flaw with the Hera. They don't really have a sling point, because this is really for those little flags. It's really not meant for your straps for the sling, because it doesn't want to go on, which is pretty sad. Yeah, because it just, but that's the thing, these clips are so cheap and they're just so large, you can't hook it into the Hera. But if, I wonder, I'm trying to remember where I put my 1-point sling that I got on Amazon. It fits everything. I mean, it fits the back end of a Zeus, and that's a really chunky section to clip onto for a strap. But yeah, it's not a bad strap. The little pouch is awesome. What's kind of weird is that the Elite sling that is on sale for $10 as well at Toys R Us is basically like an Elite bandolier, holds darts and, you know, one clip, but it's in some new weird camo like the cinch bag and the dump pouch and the tactile harness, whatever, and the holster that are all popping up. I have on my Instagram, over on Instagram at Petefuzzypete. It'll show that weird camo, Elite camo thing pattern, but it's just as cheaply made as this rival one. I don't know if I can recommend it. It's kind of up in the air. You'd almost be better off just going to Amazon and finding like an actual tactical sling like the military uses or something. Then you can get it almost in any color, but you know, who wants any color when you can do it black? Anyway, sweet, glad you like it. I do have a lot more products that I saw at Toys R Us, photos, but I'm trying not to just blow up everything right now. I'm trying to spread them out a little bit, because right now it seems Instagram is getting me out there a lot more than YouTube, but at the same time, I just hit 212 subscribers. When I first started this channel, I had 6. I had 6 subscribers. In the course of the year, at this time last year, I had 104 subscribers or something, so I don't know how I managed to get 100 more subscribers. That's awesome, but at the same time, I don't know. So awesome. Can't wait to see where my channel grows from here. And I will just keep doing what I do, and that's what makes me happy. I mean, I'm not the guy that asks for free samples. I mean, I would like to, but right now I'm just buying them as I see them and getting reviews with the money that I make for my job. YouTube's a hobby, and it's all I can do right now. Yeah, so if you guys got questions or want to know anything, feel free to ask. Just kind of taking an easy night and having a Snickers. The Snickers satisfies. Snickers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, making content is kind of hard. Best way to make sling mounts. Well, Pirate, the phone's not mine. That's my parents' phone, house phone. But who was it? They were just here. Nerf Seeker. What's up, buddy? I think the best way to make a sling mount would be these D-links, carabiners, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I can't break it. My parents. Carabiners. Get them in variety sizes, colors. Colors, sizes. You can even get some that have like a threaded locking system on it. But you just take this, drill, figure out where it would end up, a couple holes, and then just have it stick out the end. Done. Hot glue it in place if you want to, and it's just a metal little clip. Not really clip, but a sling point. Pretty simple. Made from metal. Yeah, I gotta get one for Pandora's box, but this is like poor man. This is the cheap stuff. Get these for like $1 in a vending machine. White out knife finder, anybody? Anybody? No? Okay. No problem, man. That's what the community's for. Bounce ideas off each other and help each other out, right? Gonna mod the knife finder? No. No, I'm not gonna mod the knife finder. I'm still debating if I'm gonna sell it. Because I got it at Salvation Army. And yeah. I don't know. I might sell it. But I have no intention of modding it because it's a whiteout knife finder. Ha! Funny. Yes. Oh, dude, take your time. I mean, let's see. What was my first integration? My first ever integration. First one was taking a Zeus and putting a demolisher on it. The demolisher Hamp rocket. I'm gonna grab it. Okay, so this is Ares. This is the first integration I ever did. It's just a Zeus, overhauled Zeus with a tiny switch that I'm realizing. Oh my goodness. But if you look at it, the flat paneling, where is it? Right here and right here on the other side. Those are zip ties. Those are 3/8 inch wide zip ties that I used as gap filler because I didn't have enough epoxy putty. Huh, not a bad idea. But this is my first integration. Simple. You don't have to do crazy Kaboom Nitron, Rapid Strike in a Nitron, or Pandora's box, or Hades, or Stripede, or a Straven integration. Start simple. It's just a Zeus with a demolisher on it. It's just enough of a bigger foregrip for me because I'm a big guy. The little Zeus one was just too small, so I wanted something big, but I also wanted practical. So now I can fire demolisher rockets. Yeah, zip ties for the win. They make great gap filler when you don't have polycarb or anything laying around. But this was my first integration. Simple. Since then, my crowning achievement, at least in my opinion, right now, is my Cyclone Snipe. The biggest pain in the ass I've ever built. It's a cyclone shock in a stampede shell with a single breech system XBZ firing darts out of a machined aluminum barrel, which I machined myself. The cyclone shock is rebarreled with PVC, but this is my biggest, most involved integration to date. I did lose one of the bolt handles. Building a bullpup chaos is my... Yeah, I would have started off a little simpler than a bullpup chaos, but you know, good job. Beefy, yes. The Cyclone Snipe, after I had it built, well, thank you. This was a lot of pain and suffering just trying to get it so you can still prime the Cyclone Snipe. As you can see, it's pretty tight in there. Probably should put a dart in the chamber so I don't dry fire it. Just getting it all lined up and fitting the way I wanted it to. I want to say one of the major problems I ended up having with this build, other than it hits like a tank, was again gap filling. Once I took the stampede rail and made it flush, again, zip ties. You don't always need polycarbonate or 3D printed parts. Zip ties work just as well, and they're cheap. You know, get a bag of 500 for 20 bucks. Just cut them down. But yeah, this is my biggest achievement after I got it done, because it also has a bike pump with the Stampede jam door as a cover. Why not? But once I had this done and actually posted about it, blastaway.eu contacted me and they wanted to feature it on their page. So that's my crowning achievement at the moment. And I built, you know, Hades and Pandora, and both of those have been, you know, even better than the last. But I always want to better myself, you know. There's no reason to, I mean, yes, it's great to look back at where you started and everything, but it's always better to look forward and see what's coming and try something new. Like that. The locks in the desolator. Actually rewire it, solder it, take the locks out completely. The major problem with leaving the locks in and just taping them down is you're losing amperage. Amperage is what keeps your motors going and everything. If you have voltage drop and amp drop because of switches, you're going to lose performance, and you just be... No, I wouldn't super glue them down either. I would just rewire it completely, because you're just going to lose performance because of voltage and amp drop because of those switches. Those switches are not designed for what we do in our community. They're meant for stock performance only. So I highly recommend just get some new wiring, take out the switch completely, or even just take the switch out, twist the two wires together, twist them together, then tape that down. You don't want the switch at all. Just saying. So, just here. I don't have anything to demonstrate that with. Oh, here. What is this? This is just a micro switch that I use for testing. It's a micro switch to two wires. If this is your switch that you're talking about taping down, okay, no worries. But this is what I'm saying. If you take your switch, I know you're probably doing like the mag sensing switch or something. Take the two wires for the switch, cut them. Okay, so then you end up with just the two ends. Take the two ends, twist them together, then tape that. That should be good enough to start with. And that'd be better than just trying to tape the switch down, because then you'll have fitment issues trying to put it back into the blaster. Okay, cool. There we go. What else you guys got? Open to just about anything. I have to clean that out now. I've been... Yeah, I'll probably be back next Tuesday. I'll definitely keep an eye on Instagram, Facebook, and I'll let you guys know next time there's a live stream, but we'll probably keep this one going for another 45 minutes or so. Yeah. Nice having you, man. See ya. So yeah, so far E6000 is just kind of curing, and as it cures I'm putting more down to start strengthening the inside, because I still gotta do a lot of work. But what this is actually doing, what I'm doing is this is actually part of the cheek rest of a Hyperfire, using it as a forward grip. So if I don't want the vertical grip, there's a slight angle grip that I'm right at the mag, because there's your mag well. Seems like a good idea. Yeah. Sorry if this seems like a slow live stream, but you know, hey, it's only as good as the people that make it, and that's you guys, which I appreciate every one of you. I need to figure out how to get music for you guys. I'm sorry. I am a terrible host. I am so sorry, guys. Let's see. What else can we do? Yeah, E6000 drying in this one. I know epoxy putty takes days to cure, especially with water weld. For my epoxy putty needs, I go with JB Weld water weld. It's pretty darn good. Forget what the cure time is and everything like that, but luckily I just bought a new package. So cure time, oh, what's cure time? Sets in 15 to 25 minutes. It sets hard in 1 hour. Huh. And it's got a tensile strength of 800 psi once fully cured. Cool. Good thing I don't need that much, but it's because it's a toy. But you know, it's making my toy pretty once it turns to an off-white color. Yeah, this is coming along. Have a problem with music. Yeah, but that's Facebook. Facebook, YouTube are two different sites. TK hasn't had a problem. I mean, it's really just music for a little background music, because all I'm hearing right now, working here in the shop, is my dehumidifier. Pirate. Well, what else we got? 2 Stampede shells that I've gutted, ready to do work to, but no plans for them yet. Any suggestions? Anyone? Anyone at all? Tall? Who's a tall? Ugh. This is coming along swimmingly. Sweetly. Let's see, what else we got? Huh. What would I be painting it? You know, I still haven't decided because I want to get all the body work done, and I don't know. So far I got a lot of two-tone blasters, and you know, red with black, dark red with black, black with dark red, dark with black with blue. Pandora's box is the color shifting paint with red stripes with black accents. My stripe vector is red with black accents and black body kit. I got a thing for color plus black, I guess. So, I don't know. I want to go out of the box, but I don't want to leave it neon green. I know that's, you know, against the Nitron world, but I don't want neon green. Yeah. That's just me. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, even if it's wrong. Just kidding. Splatter paint. Yeah, I still might do that, Tony. But again, I just doing splatter paint, but figuring out what colors. That's always the hard part for me. I can think of the greatest paint job in the world, but unless I figure out which colors to use, then I'm kind of stuck in a rut, because I end up using black or red. Black, red, blue, yellow, maybe. No. See, the hard thing is then having enough contrast between all the colors. Even if it is splatter, I still want some kind of, you know, uniformity or something. I don't know. That's why I'm not too worried about the paint right now. Worried about getting this looking pretty, and one, I know this is not good enough for Merge Masters, because I mean, I've seen the rules for Merge Masters and I know this could possibly qualify, but this is for me, you know. Someday I might try out for Merge Masters, but right, yours, that's NIC, but I want it to function, then I want it to look pretty. Especially when it's a blaster like this, because I'm putting a lot of money into this right now. Oh, I mean a lot of money into this so far. But yeah. Alright, time for a refill. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nothing like having a refill on hand, ready to go. Oh no. Huh. Live doesn't say that I have poor connection or anything. Might be on your end. Sorry about that. If it was on my end. Oh, okay. That's good. As long as we can... Yes, hashtag vote Baja Blast. Huh, weird. I mean, we are coming up to almost an hour on this stream. I think what we'll do, guys, and at the hour mark, we'll cut it off. Because there's not a whole lot I can do with waiting for epoxy putty or E6000 or anything to do. I can't really do much if I'm waiting for stuff to cure. So I'm thinking next live stream we'll pick this up and either start sanding or do more gap filling. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's gonna be fun. I mean, are you guys enjoying the stream so far? I mean, I know this is only the second one, but are you guys enjoying this? I know 5 people give me a thumbs up so far, but you tell me. Should I keep doing what I'm doing, or do you guys want me to have like 3 different builds? I can always start a new build. I mean, I got a Hyperfire laying around that I Sharpied. Yeah, I mean, I could always start on the Nemesis, but that's a Nemesis. And I have plans for that, but I don't have the parts yet. Trying to find... What was I trying to find? I was trying to find... trying to find 4-inch clear tubing, or clear green tubing. It's not easy. That's all I'm going to say. Sweet. Yeah, I could do a Nemesis teardown next time. Yeah, I'll put it on the list. Yeah, let me find something to write down on. But yeah, we'll definitely do the Nemesis teardown next time. Because, there are tutorials and whatnot, but, they're edited to get to where they are. Let's just do it together. If you got one, shoot, we'll do it together. I got no problem tearing them down or something. My letter from Phone Blast. Sitting right next to Clowny's art. Which Clowny? I still love your art, man. What's up, Jacob? Glad you could join us. You want the lowdown on what you missed, or no? But yeah, Tony, we'll definitely do the Nemesis in the next stream. I'll definitely tear that down for you. Find another parts bin to put it in. Alright, well, been going on almost a little more than an hour, I think, on this stream. Kind of just did a quick review of the Rival Sling. It's okay, $10, Toys R Us. Been working on epoxy, putty, and other gluing parts on my Kaboom Nitron. It's a Nitron shell with a Rapid Strike inside. It'll be running on a Riot cage with 2 Fang motors and then a Fang motor as the pusher. And I'll have LEDs shining through onto the flywheel cage through the Rapid Strike dam door. Numbers, who cares? light so you can see the riot cage to a push button somewhere eventually. But yeah, just kind of starting to fill gaps with epoxy putty and making this pretty so I can get it painted, which I still have to figure that out. Other than that, we looked at my Pain and Panic. Now that it's done, yeah, that's about it that you've missed so far. We just kind of been hanging out, talking, and just enjoying each other's company. You got any questions? Feel free to ask. Ugh, I get the hiccups. Maybe I'll make a Batman blaster. I don't know. Yeah, the tray of the Nitron is massive, but I'm just using a 3S graphene with 60 to 130C discharge. And that's all I'm using. And don't tell me that the stream went down. How did I get into Nerf? Well, 7 years ago, roughly, I went to the University of Western Michigan. Actually, it's a 1500 milliamp hour. I went to the University of Western Michigan and got involved with their HVZ club, which my first blaster was a Recon. And before I even had that, people were asking me, hey, how do you make these better? Because I was more mechanically inclined than the rest of them, and I had screwdrivers in my dorm room. So I was taking apart their blasters for them, doing simple stuff with YouTube, back when Recons, Deploys, Raiders, Long Strikes, Long Shots, those things were all popular. Then I got my own blaster, which was a Recon. Didn't do anything with it, just had fun playing HVZ with sock grenades and a Recon, and just had fun. Since then, I've been collecting blasters, but also modifying blasters, and I think just over a year ago, I started doing this whole YouTube thing. Now I'm doing the live streams, and now we're here. Obviously, my builds have been getting better and better. More people are actually interested in what I do. But a lot of my builds so far have been basically, at least recently, they have been taking a rival blaster and making it shoot elite darts. Nothing special, but not many people do it, if anybody does it. So yeah, what else you guys got? This is fun. I'm serious. This is fun for me. I like spending time talking with people that enjoy the same hobby, because this is what relaxes me and has fun. In Houghton, Michigan, we have 80,000 peoples. There's one Nerf war a year by our library. Houghton. I'm trying to remember where Houghton is, but message me when that Nerf war is, because I'll definitely show up. But I'm in about a half hour north of Ann Arbor. So, if that gives you any reference, Timothy. But some of the community started straying away from that. Cool, making message me on Facebook, Timothy, on my Petefuzzypete Facebook page. Yeah, I mean, if you got a game that says, hey, this certain ammo type does this, okay, why not build a blaster that not only keeps standard ammo relevant, keeping plenty of standard ammo, but for those special times, you need the special ammo. like Mega or Demolisher Rocket. That's what keeps games interesting, not just shooting each other, 30 times before somebody decides, oh, I'm hit. No. Let's see, what we're saying. What aspect do you find weird? For me, it's the people I watched forever watching me. Weirdest thing about Nerf. Well, it actually started getting to the point where, and that does parries me. But Clowny, the one weird thing that I kind of caught my attention so far is, it's not really the people or anything special in the community. It's more of, now that I'm in the community, now that the community has kind of, blossomed, I'm now used to hearing about new blasters and new products and this is coming soon, instead of just waiting for it to show up on the shelves, and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, we got something coming. Oh, well, knowing ahead of time, that's what's gotten weird to me. Whatever happened to the old days where Hasbro would do those secret reveals, like the Clear series, or was it the Gear Up series? The Gear Up series with their online codes, which had the codes that previewed to the Vortex blasters. All those things, paintball or airsoft, I play. Can't do multiple ammo types. Yeah, but see, that's because those have been taken in so many different directions, paintball and airsoft, that there's no way to improve upon something that's already kind of perfect. I mean, yes, they keep coming out with new markers or new BB guns, airsoft guns, whatever, or grenades. Technology's still evolving, mechanism's still evolving, but at the heart of it, we're all doing it together. So, but yeah, Connie, the weirdest thing for me is just seeing blasters or previews of things before they actually hit the shelves. I love the people. I love our community. People don't bother me at all. Being able to go to a store. I mean, I still find myself going to a store, not buying a dang thing, but walking in the Nerf aisle, seeing a parent with their kids or a parent around the holidays trying to figure out a blaster for their children and just recommending them. I have more joy in recommending to a parent a blaster for their child after they tell me how old than it is for me to just buy one of everything, because I'm not going to use them all. I'm one person. I got two hands. Two hands don't fire 30 blasters at once. That's all there is to it. So yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying these little live streams. Hopefully our viewership will continue to grow. I believe we hit 7 viewers this live stream. Last live stream, I think we had a total of 5. Nice. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. I'm glad that we had 2 more viewers more than the last live stream last week. Hopefully that number continues to grow, and hopefully you guys are enjoying following along with my build. Hopefully I'll figure out a better name than the Kaboom Nitron, because that just sounds like I'm copying the Boom Nitron. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But thank you guys for the support. Monday night again? No, we're doing these Tuesday nights. So I mean, we can always change it if there's a request. If you guys as a group decide you want to go a different night, we can definitely do that. But in the meantime, we're gonna I guess we'll just stick with Tuesday nights. But keep an eye on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll try to keep both those updated, because if I do Instagram, I share it directly to my page on Facebook. So just keep an eye on both of those, and I'll keep you guys up to date. Cool. Well, but yeah, I'm glad to see all you guys, and hope you enjoyed tonight's little mod stream, mod party. Be sure to tell your friends about the next one coming up. Oh, geez, mesquite. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, we can definitely work something out, guys. If next time I post about a live stream, just put a comment on either the Facebook post or the Instagram post, and I'll work with you guys and work around my schedule to help you guys out, because I like hearing from you. You know, I can't do this by myself. I can't make up. I mean, I could, but it'd just be crap. So yeah, don't just like the Instagram post. Comment on it. Let me know what you guys think. We could definitely reschedule. Redo a scheduled date and go from there. But in the meantime, guys, I'm your host, Petefuzzypete. This is the Kaboom Nitron. That's Pain and Panic down there. That's a Dremel wrench. Ba-dum-bum. And I guess I'll see you next time. And hope you guys have a good night wherever you are. In the meantime, stay fuzzy, my friends.